Now it is emerging that several friends of Jacque Maribe warned her about Bwana Irungu, warned her about Jowie. Now one of the people who warned her was a very close friend, a lady by the name of Kirigo Ngarwa. Now Kirigo Ngarwa is a former Citizen TV news anchor. And there's more. It is said that as a result of this warning, Jowie got to hear of it, and there was an ugly confrontation between Kirigo Ngarwa and Jowie. Joe Irungu was livid that this woman who hardly knew him was spreading malicious rumors and malicious stories about him. Now this introduces a subject that affects all of us, and one that I find super fascinating. The truth is, many of us have been in exactly the same situation Jacque Maribe found herself in. I remember years ago, maybe another lifetime, I was in exactly the same position. I was very young and straight out of school. And a friend of mine at the time, who I'm sure will be listening to this video, told me, "Chris, wachana na huyu mwanamke. That woman is not good for you." And the day he told me this, I got very angry at him. Indeed, we didn't talk for many months. But looking back, he was absolutely right. He was 100% correct. Because that particular relationship did not end up well. In fact, if I can be brutally honest, it ended up very, very badly. Which brings me to my point. When friends warn you about a relationship, they are usually right. They're not right all the time, not 100% of the time, but most of the times, they're usually right. But of course you can't see it, because you're a bundle of emotion, you're in love. And as they say, love is blind. Now for centuries, we have known that a woman is more than capable of bringing down a very powerful man. The weaker sex, my foot. Actually, women are a lot more powerful than most men think. And I'm not talking about muscle power. And indeed, there are wise men who have failed to see this, or have failed to recognize and appreciate this, and it has cost them their lives. Indeed, there was somebody who was very close to me, who I believe 100% would be alive today had he appreciated this fact that women are deadly. However, if there's any lesson the Jacque Maribe case has taught us, it is the fact that men can also be deadly. And they don't have to use their muscle power to beat you to death or something. Clearly, they can also behave like women and use their charms and finish you as a woman. Some months back, I was in Dar es Salaam, and I came across this argument between a man and a woman, which was very vicious. And the man was doing most of the talking. And in Tanzania they talk Kiswahili. They talk a lot of Kiswahili. And the woman who was mostly quiet, waited for this man to pause in his venting. And then she said, "Wewe uko na hormones za kimama." Translation, you've got the hormones of a woman. The lady I was with at the time burst out laughing. She couldn't help it. She just laughed. And for a moment, I was very scared that we were going to be sucked into this public embarrassment that was unfolding. My point is that it seems in Kenya today, we have men who are actually women. Men who have the hormones of a woman. These days, we have lotions for men. Men even put on makeup. And I'm not talking about men who are gay. Men even go in for manicure and pedicure. They invade hair salons and have a curly kit done. And therefore, I cannot understand why I'm so surprised at this fact that actually we have men ambayo wako na hormones za kimama. They will comfortably live off women and use women the way some women do the same to men. Now I come from a generation where this was unthinkable, where even a man using a lotion to make their skin better was abomination. But that is our Kenya today. Nitadu. The truth is, one of the things that has drawn so many women to this Maribe saga is the fact that they realize it could happen to them. Indeed, it has happened to many women. Okay, it may not have ended up in murder, but it ended up in a lot of problems for the women involved. The kind of problems that are very difficult to recover from. Indeed, some of the problems that they've come out with are impossible to recover from. Yeah, they just have to live with the scars of it for the rest of their lives on this planet. So this is very serious manenos. And that is why I want in this video to give you a hot tip. This is dedicated to all my women subscribers of this channel. You see, the truth of the matter is that women are much more faithful than men. We men fight to have sons, yeah, and yet in our old age, it is our daughters who will take care of us. Remember that we don't have money for food, etc., etc. The men, that is another story. The truth is that I have men supporters, yeah, men who have really supported me on this channel and on this journey of Kumekucha, which started decades ago. However, it is also true to say that the vast majority of those who have supported me and sponsored me through the years are ladies, women. Anyway, this hot tip is a dedication to all the ladies. A wise man once said, the secret to life is to know thyself. If you know yourself, kila kitu tatoboa. Translation, no challenge in life will overcome you if you know thyself. So this is what this hot tip is all about. My dear ladies, one thing you must understand is how you're wired. You are not wired to fall in love with good men. Indeed, there are many men out there who are in serious problems. They can't get a date. And I'm talking about a serious date. I'm sure you know what I mean. And the reason is they're too nice. They're very nice. Now don't get me wrong. Women like nice men. Yes, they do. But they will never fall in love with a nice man. That's just life. Nice men bore women. Now to understand this, we must go back to the Stone Age. Yeah? Now in the Stone Age, if you're a woman and you took a liking to this nice small man without muscles, you are done. Why? Because a big rough man would come into your cave one day, clobber your small, weak, nice husband, yeah, and then also clobber you over the head, sling you over his shoulder, yeah, and carry you home. Or rather, carry you to his cave. And so for sheer survival, a woman was forced, yeah, to like a strong man, yeah, usually a strong, bad man. It is a survival instinct, yeah, an animal survival instinct. And humans are animals. Women are animals. Men are part of the animal kingdom. Now let me give you an example closer to our times and indeed closer to our country. In the 80s, Kenya had quite a number of celebrity bank robbers, very serious thugs. Thugs would kill on a whim. I'm sure you have heard of the name Wakinyonga, and there are many others. Now, I'm sure it will not surprise you to know that these men never had a shortage of girlfriends. Yeah? Women used to fall all over themselves to get at them. Now, it's not that these women were stupid, yeah, or reckless, or they were gang, or they were thugs. No. They were just reacting to their natural instincts. I'm sure it puzzles a lot of men that you'll hear a woman talking about a certain man. Oh, that guy is such a player. That guy, hate him, etc., etc. And then the very next week, you would see the same woman with that man, the man who's a player, and everybody knows they're a player. Nice men bore women. Now, I dare add that what has made matters worse are the soap operas, especially the Mexican soaps. Alejandro and company have convinced Kenyan women that you go for what you want. Go for what attracts you, for the excitement. Yeah, all the other things will sort themselves out later. So that is my hot tip. Knowing yourself is a more valuable weapon to protect yourself as a lady, more than even the pepper spray you'd spray in the eyes of a man attacking you. And my advice, the next time you start getting weak in the knees over a bad man or a bad boy, use the same legs to run. Forget that Alejandro soap. That was just a soap. Entertainment. Use your legs to run as far away as you can, as fast as possible. Until next time, this is Kshs, Kumekucha.